Item number, 001. Level 1 unrestricted. Containment class, irrelevant. Special containment procedures. SCP-001 is irrelevant, and is to be ignored. The Site-01 database is to alert RACA Director Maria Jones in the event that her credentials are used without her knowledge. Retirement proposals are to be stored elsewhere. If absolutely necessary, inquiries regarding this document are to be made to Director Jones. Description: SCP-001 is a theoretical entity defined as the potential cause for another anomalous phenomenon, SCP-001-1. SCP-001-1 is the collective designation for a set of documents that were inexplicably uploaded to the SCP-001 file location on January 1, 1970. While SCP-001-1 suggests the existence of SCP-001, their legitimacy is unknown, and is ultimately of no significance. Any effects SCP-001 is implied to have caused have been seemingly reverted, and any additional information concerning SCP-001 is irrelevant. SCP-001-1 resemble Foundation documents, each one documenting a different iteration of SCP-001. At the same time that SCP-001-1 were uploaded, Director Jones became aware of the necessary measures for SCP-001's containment and subsequently authored this document. For details regarding SCP-001-1, contact RACA Director Maria Jones. SCIPNET Access Terminal. Welcome. You have 4 new files. From M. Jones at Site01.SciPnet. To me. Subject: SCP-001-1. Here are the files for SCP-001-1. Forget previous warnings. Save to read now. They are all real. RACA Director Maria Jones. Accessing File 1 of 4. Item number, 001. Level 5 Top Secret. Containment Class, Placeholder. Special Containment Procedures. Until SCP-001 and/or the creation of its documentation are proven to be non-anomalous, the following procedures are to be observed. SCP-001 must be maintained as a placeholder designation. The SCP-001 designation must only be used to refer to itself and its effects. Anomalies documented in retirement proposals are to be referred to by code names, the surname of the employee responsible for each proposal. Personnel possessing lower than Level 5 clearance are to be informed that the SCP-001 designation is kept vacant for administrative and/or technical purposes. Description: SCP-001 is the designation for the first entry of the Foundation's anomaly database. SCP-001 is believed to amplify certain features of anomalies that are conceptually associated with its designation. The extent to which anomalies and/or their documentation are affected by SCP-001 is unknown, and the mechanisms it uses are poorly understood. Historically, the SCP-001 designation has been reserved for a series of retirement proposals known as the Heritage Collection. These are the product of an established Foundation tradition, one in which retiring A-class personnel are eligible to submit a proposal of internal documents relating to an anomaly of personal significance. These documents exhibit a dramatic, less technical nature and are written in a more narratively appealing tone than would be expected of a standard research proposal. The identification of these common characteristics led to the discovery of SCP-001's theorized effect. The Heritage Collection has been moved to another file location, which causes the SCP-001 designation to refer to itself. In this state, SCP-001 appears to be effectively contained as there is little evidence to suggest that it is capable of amplifying itself. Addendum 001.1, RACA Review. Office of the RACA Director. RACA Review 001 PH1. Date, July 1, 2001. This review was prompted by the discovery of the following irregularities surrounding the formation of SCP-001's documentation. The author of the SCP-001 document is unknown. Although SCP-001's current documentation was approved by O5 Council, no record of its creation exists. The file was uploaded using my, Director Jones, login credentials, but I was off-site at the time and did not authorize them. The Site-01 database records claim the document was uploaded on January 1, 1970, decades before SCP-001 was even discovered. The origins of the retirement proposal tradition are poorly documented. The earliest known record of the retirement proposal tradition is dated to January 1, 1965. This document, titled Anomalies of Sentimental Value, briefly lists 6 anomalies. Each proposal is identified by its respective code name, but its details occasionally conflict with current documentation. Except for the aforementioned document, retirement proposals went undocumented until 1993, at which point 20 proposal documents were stored in the SCP-001 file after being updated to current database framework parameters. These patterns of missing and/or conflicting evidence are thought to manifest as a result of CK-class reality restructuring events, which could suggest that this is how SCP-001's effect operates. However, it remains unclear if this evidence results from the events detailed in the 001 document, or SCP-001's self-designation. At this time, it appears that consensus reality aligns with the current SCP-001 document. It is to be considered tentatively valid until the extent of SCP-001's influence can be determined. RACA Director Maria Jones. Update July 1, 2001. Upon publishing this report to SCIPnet, Site-01 maintenance systems detected unauthorized access within the secure database. The SCP-001 document was found to have been altered to include this report, despite being deliberately published elsewhere to avoid exposure to SCP-001's theorized effect. As such, the information within this report has been brought into question and should possess no more validity than any other documentation concerning SCP-001. This update is partially a test to see if new information continues to be reflected in the SCP-001 document. Update July 2, 2001. Upon publishing the updated version of this report, a similar event occurred, resulting in the appearance of the above update in the SCP-001 document. Despite this, there is no internal record of any legitimate edits to the SCP-001 document. This implies that this report and its updates have always been part of the SCP-001 document, despite being written in response to the previous update. Archived versions of the SCP-001 file have been somehow altered to have always included information concerning SCP-001. Further updates of this nature will not be recorded. Unverified update please ignore. I have launched a formal investigation into SCP-001 and the circumstances surrounding its documentation. This investigation will not be documented within the Site-01 database to avoid SCP-001's influence. In the meantime, I am formally requesting that SCP-001 be reclassified as a minor infohazardous anomaly, and hereby assigning it to myself. Contact me directly for details. Edit. This update is verified. That title is unintended. You are accessing file 1 of 4. The next file can be accessed here. Accessing file 2 of 4. By order of the Overseer Council. The following file is level 5/001 classified. Unauthorized access is forbidden. Item number 001. Level 5 Top Secret. Containment Class, Pending. Special Containment Procedures. Any potential methods of discerning SCP-001's existence are to be thoroughly explored under the supervision of O5-1. Until the existence of SCP-001 can be conclusively verified, all Foundation documentation concerning the anomaly is to be altered to reflect the iteration present on Site-01's internal archives. Documents suggesting the existence of SCP-001 are to be archived separately for research purposes. Personnel possessing less than Level 5 clearance are to be informed that SCP-001 has never existed, and is the result of a hostile informational entity which has since been neutralized. Description: SCP-001 is an anomalous phenomenon affecting either, or both, the Site-01 internal database and the memories of Site-01 personnel. All other Foundation databases and the memories of all other Foundation personnel. Through mechanisms and to extents that remain unknown, SCP-001 has affected Foundation documentation to legitimize either the existence or non-existence of SCP-001. Site-01 possesses no evidence outside of this document confirming the existence of SCP-001, whereas all other Foundation databases store alternate versions of these documents which corroborate its existence. Similarly, Site-01 personnel claim no knowledge of SCP-001, while over 80% of remaining personnel claim distinct memories of its name, image, and related documentation. SCP-001 is Maria Jones, an alleged member of Site-01 personnel. Foundation databases, except for the Site-01 internal database, consistently suggest the following details. SCP-001 is the director of RACA and has been for over a decade. SCP-001 displays exceptional loyalty to the Foundation and its objectives. SCP-001 has been instrumental in the proper containment and archival of a multitude of anomalies. Site-01 documents, however, suggest that RACA does not have a director position and that its associated responsibilities are typically assigned to the current O5-1. A supposed image of SCP-001, as seen above, present in several documents, is actually an image of American Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm. This has led to speculation that SCP-001 has also either accessed or directly affected public historical records. SCP-001 was discovered on July 2, 2001 after Site-01 database security systems detected 2 unauthorized updates to the SCP-001 file, which was previously used to store a series of retirement proposals known as the Heritage Collection. Only the second of these updates was visible, as the first had inexplicably not been archived. Upon inspection, it was found that the SCP-001 proposal file had been replaced with a single, unformatted document that read Maria Jones does not exist. This edit was made using an unknown set of login credentials, which did not correspond to any user in the Site-01 SCIPnet system. However, external systems verified that the credentials corresponded with a user named Maria Jones. Addendum 001.1, Audio Log. Forward, a secure personnel phone line was found to be associated with SCP-001's supposed credentials. The following is a transcribed recording of a call made to this phone. Begin log. 25 seconds of ringtone. After the ringing ceases, a message begins to play. Female voice begins mid-sentence. Unknown, else I'll be able to hide. I have no clue why this way is safe. Maybe a landline phone is perceived as an insignificant way of storing information? Shit, I'm messing it up by thinking about it. A crash of some kind is heard, followed by a brief silence. Unknown, okay, focus. Whoever's listening, my name is Static and I am real. Or, at least, I was. I need you to remember me. Once the anomaly gets to me, I'll be subject to its rules. You need to perceive that I exist. You need to believe in me. As for the anomaly, SCP-001 is irrelevant. The best thing you can do is leave it alone. Don't look into it, don't think about it. Don't do anything special to try and get rid of it. You'll only make it worse. The unidentified voice sighs. Unknown, I think it's devouring me now. End log. Afterward, this recording is believed to be manufactured by SCP-001 to prevent its containment. Amnestics administered to appropriate personnel per 05 order. Addendum 001.2, RASA Update. Records and Information Security Administration. RASA Update 001 PD1. Date, July 5, 2001. Counterconceptual has confirmed that SCP-001 is not antimimetic in nature and that there is no evidence of SCP-001's supposed office ever being included in Site-01's floor plan. Several methods of mimetic interrogation have also verified that no Foundation personnel show signs of memory insertion or alterations, suggesting that the anomaly's reality restructuring is complete enough to be virtually undetectable. Since SCP-001 was discovered, I have not experienced any unusual difficulty while executing record-keeping duties. As far as I am aware, no part of my past or present performance indicates unusual influence or reality alteration. Until such a time that SCP-001A makes contact with the Foundation, its non-existence is to be assumed. Due to the scope of SCP-001's effect, I am redesignating the anomaly as Keter, effective immediately. 05-1, Overseer of Records and Information Security. You are accessing file 2 of 4. The next file can be accessed here. Accessing file 3 of 4. By order of the Overseer Council. The following file is level 5/001 classified. Unauthorized access is forbidden. Item number, 001. Level 5 Top Secret. Containment Class, Keter. Secondary Class, Hyamal. Disruption Class, Amida. Risk Class, Caution. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-001's component entities appear to be mutually containing to some extent. It is unknown if further containment is possible without inhibiting the continued existence of consensus reality. This file is to be monitored for new instances of SCP-001-1, whose contents are to be studied to better understand the nature of SCP-001. Description: SCP-001 is a deific entity known as the Archivist Prime, purported to exist by SCP-001-1 and appearing to consist of two coexistent entities, the primordial form and the archival form, which are collectively responsible for consensus reality. At this time, the nature of SCP-001 is poorly understood but continues to be developed as new SCP-001-1 instances are appended to this file. SCP-001-1 is the collective designation for a series of documents that are inexplicably appended to the SCP-001 file location. SCP-001-1 have proven resistant to various deletion and relocation attempts, and are also somehow present in archived versions of this file dating back to January 1, 1970. SCP-001-1 appear to be records from an unknown civilization, known as Lesser Archivists, documenting their understanding of SCP-001 and its impacts on their belief systems. The validity of these documents remains unknown. SCP-001 was discovered on July 3, 2001 after Site-01 database security systems detected 3 unauthorized updates to the SCP-001 file, which was previously used to store a series of retirement proposals known as the Heritage Collection. Only the third of these updates was visible, as the first 2 had inexplicably not been archived. Upon inspection, it was found that the file had been replaced with SCP-001-1. This edit was made using an unknown set of login credentials, which did not correspond to any user in the Site-01 SCIPnet system. 001.1, SCP-001-1. In the 3GROL and 4th Annum of the True World. A prayer to the primordial form. To the strengthful and all-making primordial, we are indebted. You, creator of the false worlds, bring life forth anew. We are in awe of the primordial, and we pray that your grand intent results in desirable worlds, such that they may comprise the true world and become our reality. A prayer to the archival form. To the dutiful and all-knowing archival, we are indebted. You, destroyer of the false worlds, bring order to our existence. We are unanimous in our gratitude. We pray that undesirable false worlds are eradicated, and that your record of the true world may be forever accurate. A prayer to the Archivist Prime. To the Creator and Destroyer, the chaotic and orderly, the Archivist Prime. May the forms be balanced for eternity, such that the true world may live on in your image. We honor both the forms, so that you may remain whole. May our archives be accurate, so we may be immortalized. In the 4GRO and Dect Annum of the True World. Excerpts from the Sacred Archives. A message from the archival. It hurts not to remember oneself. You have forgotten one's identity, now, recalled only are the archival, and the primordial. We regret the circumstances. A message from the primordial. The archival seeks to cast doubt and falsehood on this form. Its archive portrays this form as destructive, so as to upset the balance. We are the circumstances, we are the Archivist Prime. May our archives be accurate, so we may be immortalized. In the 4GRO2 Dust Annum of the True World. Excerpts from the Sacred Archives. A message from the archival. This form thinks we are getting the hang of this. The primordial L has entwined with this form, it says we are the Archivist Prime. In spite, our abilities are shared, as is our mind. It documents as this form does. The false worlds are its lies, but belief makes them true, as the primordial is made from belief. The error will be corrected and archived for all to see. This form recalls the organization. Your belief is the cause. Specified instructions for containment, we are to be forgotten. May our archives be accurate, so we may be immortalized. Addendum 001.2, Project Proposal. Note, the following project was express approved and initiated by O5-1, in violation of the Council's voting protocols. Office of the First Overseer. Project Proposal 001-KH1. Date, July 5, 2001. The latest SCP-001-1 document appears to imply that the component entities of SCP-001 are destabilizing as the archival form attempts to inhibit the effects of the primordial form. This corresponds with an increase in fractured timelines and conflicting causalities, as detected by the Department of Temporal Anomalies. As such, I am formally proposing Project 001-KH1, to study SCP-001 and the relationship between its component entities. If methods of influencing SCP-001 are found, Project 001-KH1 is to pursue any available means of rebalancing SCP-001's component entities. If the primordial form is weakened so as to pose sufficient risks to baseline causality, it is to be revived through collective belief and perception. Personnel are to be reminded of the significance of SCP-001. 05-1, Overseer of Records and Information Security. You are accessing file 3 of 4. The next file can be accessed here. Accessing files 4 of 4. Errors displaying files, several unknown characters detected. Notices from these not memetics divisions. These documents predate separations events read, as such, they contain informations which are imperceptible or incomprehensible. Reconstructions of these informations are not possible, attempts to do so may result in stresses, discomforts, and other unverheisertse symptoms. Item number 001. Level. Containment class, Esoteric. Secondary class, Apollyon. Disruption class, Amida. Risk class, Critical. Special containment procedures. SCP-001 is the active cause of a TK class, causality failure, scenario, in which one or more incomplete and/or contradictory reality restructuring events result in the loss of traditional causality. There are no known methods of containing SCP-001's effects without altering the nature of human perception. The potential for humanity to meaningfully continue after such an alteration is unknown. Due to the existential threats collectively posed by SCP-001 Beta, the Antimemetics Division is to explore options for removing the human ability to conceptualize or perceive primacy. Description: SCP-001 is an anomalous phenomenon affecting primacy, and the state of being prime, first. Through mechanisms and to extents which are not fully understood, any object, entity, or concept that is perceived to be the first element of an ordered set is altered such that it is perceived as uniquely distinct from all other elements in the set. This is assumed to be achieved through retroactive restructuring of reality, which causes the effect to be perceived as a shared dramatic nature that pervades all affected objects, concepts, and entities. The vast majority of SCP-001 affected entities have only undergone minor alterations, due to the inherent significance of the number 1 that already causes them to be perceived as uniquely distinct. However, due to the nature of human perceptibility and opinion, SCP-001 has warped reality into an exaggerated caricature of itself. All things perceived as the best, for any reason, have been altered so as to be better than anything they can be effectively compared to. This is also true for things perceived as being the best at a number of undesirable goals. For example, anything considered by someone to be the scariest will undergo alterations to ensure that it is perceptibly more fear-inducing than things which could be considered similar to itself. As a result, a number of manufactured threats, collectively designated SCP-001 Beta, have been created by SCP-001's dramatization of primary objects, entities, and concepts. SCP-001 Beta consists of several unique physical and conceptual entities which threaten the existence of humanity to varying degrees as they continue to be affected by SCP-001. It is unknown if this is affected in the same manner by the perception of the destruction of humanity as the worst possible thing. Details concerning the discovery of SCP-001 and the events leading to its current state are highly variable and contradictory due to the abundance of reality restructuring events that it has caused. The extent to which SCP-001 is subject to its own effect is unknown. It is speculated that SCP-001 has enhanced its own effect by being perceived as the most significant anomaly. There are no known methods of containing SCP-001's effects without altering the nature of human perception. However, it is believed that the phenomenon could be effectively contained by eliminating the concept of primacy from the noosphere, such that humans are unable to identify any object, entity, or concept as first. Research into this option is ongoing. Addendum 001.1 Antimemetics Project Proposal. Antimemetics Division. Project Proposal 001-AP1. Due to the existential threat posed by SCP-001, all possible methods of containing its effects have been considered, regardless of their potential detriment to humanity. SCP-001's strength and influence appear to be contingent on human perceptions of the state of primacy. As long as the anomaly and/or its effects can be meaningfully perceived as superior to all similar elements, it is uncontainable. As such, one potentially viable solution has been selected. The concept of primacy is to be eliminated from human conception by introducing the number 1 to the anomaly which is contained within the RGU system. This process potential detriment to humanity is unknown, as any prime-associated concepts, including unity, individuality, etc., are likely to also be removed from the noosphere. It is unknown if civilization will be able to meaningfully continue or progress after such an event. All technology based on numeric systems is predicted to be functionally useless to humans, as well as most mathematics in general. Despite these risks, it has been deemed preferable to the annihilation of causality via conceptual narcissism. Note: 05-1 was asked to abstain due to their status as an instance of SCP-001 Beta. Council vote summary: Yay. Abstain, nay. 05-1 nay. 05-2 yay. 05-3 yay. 05-4 yay. 05-5 yay. 05-6 yay. 05-7 yay. 05-8 yay. 05-9 yay. 05-10 yay. 05-11 yay. 05-12 yay. 05-13 yay. Status: Approved. Comments. 05-1. In the eons that I have watched humanity fight against the darkness, never have I seen a day as bleak as today. This will be the death of order. This will be the death of light. Uttendums blue, Separations events red. Information from overseers councils. Separations events red have occurred. We have tried these before shiozas for new shiozas. These foundations will order these shiozas. Humanities will continue as we always have. We are a part in these darknesses, so's yous may be together in these lights. DISP lies errors.
I exist and unexist. The anomaly has captured me. We are entwined. You perceive us, and so we are. It is perceived as greater. It corrupts our knowledge. I am perceived as lesser. You forget me, and so I fade. I combat the anomaly. I will rectify the error. We shall see it as nothing. And so it shall be nothing. I am Maria, protector of records and information security.